My cousin is obsessed with trashy short dramas. She genuinely believes some cold, untouchable CEO is destined to fall in love with her. The problem? We're both broke interns. Same age, same background. The only difference is she's delusional. So when the company's young CEO got drugged at a banquet, she lit up like she'd just won the lottery. I saw him go upstairs, she whispered, gripping my arm. He's alone. He must have been set up. Her eyes were shining. If I help him, if I save him, he'll fall for me. I felt my chest tighten, because I had already lived this exact moment once before. Last time I stopped her. When she said the CEO had been drugged, I didn't hesitate. I grabbed her wrist and begged her to think. This isn't a drama, I told her. If you get involved, we'll be the ones destroyed. She fought me at first. Cursed at me, tried to shake me off. But in the end, she didn't go. She stayed. And that one decision ruined everything in her eyes, because the next day, someone else took her place, a woman in her 40s, elegant, calm, experienced. She walked into that room and walked out with everything my cousin thought was hers. Within weeks, there were rumors, then confirmation. The CEO was going to marry her. I still remember the look on my cousin's face when she saw the news, like something inside her had cracked. That was supposed to be me, she said, over and over again. At first, I thought she'd move on, find another job, another goal. But she didn't. She clung to it, twisted it, rewrote the story in her head until there was only one conclusion. It was my fault. If you hadn't stopped me, she whispered one night, staring at me in the dark, I would be the one standing next to him. I tried to reason with her, told her she was imagining things, that even if she'd gone in, nothing guaranteed. She slapped me. Hard. You don't get it, she hissed. You never did. After that, she changed. Cold. Sharp. Every little frustration in her life somehow traced back to me. Every failure, my fault. So when I said I wanted to leave, to get away from all of it, she smiled. That same soft, familiar smile. Okay, she said. Let's go out. Clear our heads. I didn't think anything of it. That was my mistake. We ended up on the roof of an unfinished building, wind tearing through us, city lights below. She stood beside me quietly for a long time. Then she said, if you hadn't stopped me, her voice was almost gentle, I'd have everything by now. My stomach dropped. I turned, too late. Her hand slammed into me. No hesitation. No doubt, just pure, burning resentment. You ruined my life? The world flipped. Air rushed past. And then, nothing. So when I opened my eyes again, back to the moment she said, he's been drugged. I didn't feel panic or fear, just clarity. Last time, I stopped her and paid for it with my life. This time, I smiled. Go ahead, I said. Don't let anyone take your chance. At first, she thought marriage was the finish line. She didn't understand. It was the beginning of her punishment. The first week, she still smiled. Still acted like the lady of the house. She'd sit in the dining room, back straight, chin lifted, waiting for her husband, Ren Zhaoyun, to come home. He didn't. Not once. The food went cold every night. Servants cleared it away without a word. By the second week, they stopped setting a place for him at all. That was when the whispers started. Not subtle, not hidden, deliberate. She really thought she'd marry up. Did you see the video? Shameless. She's not even worth ignoring. They didn't lower their voices. They wanted her to hear. And she did. But she pretended not to. Because in her head, this was temporary. In dramas, the cold CEO always starts like this. Cruel, distant, testing the heroine. She just had to endure. So she endured. By the end of the first month, the enduring turned into surviving. His mother stopped hiding her disgust. You will not enter the main hall without permission. You will not speak at family meals. You will not embarrass us again. Orders, not requests. The servants followed suit. Her meals came late. Cold. Sometimes forgotten. Her laundry went missing. Her door was accidentally left unlocked at night. Small things, petty things, constant things. Erosion. That's how they broke her. Not all at once, but piece by piece. Meanwhile, I was gone, completely out of that world. I transferred schools, picked up 2 part-time jobs, studied like my life depended on it. Because last time, it had. No gossip, no humiliation, no cousin dragging me down with her madness. Quiet progress, the kind that doesn't look impressive day to day, but compounds, slowly, relentlessly. By the second month, she snapped for the first time. It happened over something small. Soup. It was cold. Again, she threw the bowl right at the maid's feet. Do you think I'm a joke? She screamed. The room went silent. The maid didn't flinch, just looked at her. Then at the head of the table, the CEO's mother. Permission. Granted with a single glance. The slap came fast, sharp, echoing. My cousin froze, hand on her cheek, stunned. You will learn your place, the older woman said coldly. And if you don't, she didn't finish. She didn't have to. From that day on, even the servants stopped pretending. They didn't just disrespect her, they dismissed her. Then came the 3rd month, and with it, the one thing she thought would fix everything. Pregnancy. She found out alone, staring at 2 faint lines in a bathroom that didn't feel like hers. And for the first time in weeks, she smiled. Really smiled. Because this was the turning point. In every story, this was where everything changed. A child, an heir, something that would bind him to her, force him to look at her. Choose her. She didn't even wait. She went straight to his mother, voice trembling, eyes shining. I'm pregnant. Silence. Then, a slow, measured look. Up, down. Like she was inspecting something distasteful. Are you sure it's his? That was the first crack. Deep, ugly. My cousin's smile faltered. Of course it is. Get a test. Cold. Final. And don't spread rumors before you do. The results came back. Positive. Undeniable. She held on to that paper like it was a lifeline. This time, they had to accept her. They had to. Right, wrong. Renjayan didn't come home, didn't call, didn't react. The news reached him and disappeared into nothing. His mother's response? Even colder than before. You will stay in your room. You will not go out. You will not speak to anyone about this. A pause. Then, if this child causes any trouble for this family, her gaze sharpened. You won't be the one suffering the consequences. That was when fear finally set in. Real fear. Not the dramatic romantic kind she liked to imagine. The kind that sits in your chest and doesn't leave. Because for the first time, she realized something. This wasn't a love story. It wasn't even a marriage. It was containment. By the 4th month, her world had shrunk to a single room. Meals delivered. Doors watched. Phone taken for her peace of mind. The outside world cut off. Except, it wasn't completely gone. Because the internet still remembered her. Clips resurfaced. Edited. Mocked. Her face everywhere. Gold digger fails from fantasy to nightmare. Pregnant and abandoned, she couldn't escape it. Not online. Not in that house. Not even in her own head. And me? I kept moving forward. Top of my class. Scholarship secured. Internship lined up. The kind of life that builds quietly, but solidly. No shortcuts. No illusions. Just effort. I saw her again. Months later. Outside a hospital. She looked smaller. Not physically. But everything else. Confidence. Arrogance. Delusion. All stripped away. Her hand rested on her stomach. Eyes hollow. When she saw me, she froze. Then slowly, she smiled. That same broken smile. You're doing well, she said. I didn't answer. You left me there, she added. Not accusing. Just stating it. I tilted my head slightly. You told me to let you have your chance. Her fingers curled. That wasn't a chance, she whispered. That was a trap. I met her gaze. Steady. Unmoved. No, I said. It was exactly what you chased. A long silence. Wind passing between us. Then, quietly, almost to herself, if you would stop me again. I cut her off. No. This time my voice was sharp. Final. I already died for that once. She flinched, just slightly. But I saw it. I turned and walked away. Again. No hesitation, no guilt. Because her life now wasn't something I did to her. It was something she built. Choice by choice. Delusion by delusion. Until there was nothing left but consequences. And this time, I wasn't there to soften the fall.